Welcome everyone, Farmer Cop here for a new mod map tour. This is South Rice. This is by Theornis FS, Holz FS, and Jonas Carvalho. It is 225.03 megabytes to download for all platforms. It has 3 required mods, which is honestly not too bad. I'll take it. 3 required mods, no problem. Not going to complain about those. The other new map that came out yesterday, yeah, I would complain about those in a second, but we'll get to that on that map tour. Anyhow, let's read the description. It's pretty short and sweet to the point, which I like. It says, welcome to the map of South Rice, based on the south of Brazil. It is a customizable map. I don't know what that means. I guess that means you can, I don't know, maybe it's more customizable than a typical map, maybe. It says it has removable buildings, fully customizable farms, so that means you can remove everything. Removable decorations, gates, fences, etc. There you go. 26 camps with missions? Camps? Do they mean fields? Camps with missions. I don't know. Small, medium, and large camps, I guess. Fully purchasable base. Point of sale of grain, milk, and the sawmill. Rugged terrain and strong relief. Forest for timber production. And a dam for irrigation of rice paddies. 13 customizable seats. 13 customizable seats. What is happening? What is this translation? I hope you like it. Have a good game. What is this translation? Let's take a look here. The map honestly looks really cool. I haven't taken a look around at it, but I love this layout. I just think it's cool. I think it's a cool layout. A lot of the stuff is kind of happening in here. I started us off new farm mode. Looks like we're starting farms down there. I was hoping that truck. Oh, that is ours. Yes. I was like, I hope that's our truck right there, and it is. That's awesome. Epic start to it right there. Looks like there's a forklift that's at the store right there if you wanted to use that. They said you can buy everything. I'm assuming that's step number 1 right there. 195,000, not too bad. So you can buy all that kind of peripheral area, the periphery, if you will. Super nice. Love that. New crops. Looks like at least 1. Black beans have been added. Do we have any other new ones in there? Ryegrass, that's new. All right, so a couple new crops. That's cool. Like that. Dig that. No animal pens starting out. There are contracts on the camps. I'm assuming they meant fields. It just... Oh, all right. It's like when Giants test these, it's like no one that understands good English reads the description and says, hey, that doesn't really make sense. I wonder if we should change that. Anyhow, cracks me up. There we go. We got contracts available. Owned. Good Lord, we own a lot of stuff to start. We own the cement factory. The other cement factories looks like a big one and a small one. Oh, you can use wood chips as well. Why? This doesn't make any sense. So this one's 100 to 12.5. Oh, it doubles the speed. Never mind. All right. If you put wood chips in, it works faster. I guess that's what's happening. So maybe they're burning the wood chips. I was about to say, why would you put extra stuff in for the same amount? But it doubles the cycles. And it actually cuts the cost in half too, which is kind of nifty. So, okay. I rescind my upsetness at it. Yep, you got cereal factory. We own the dairy. The piano manufacturer, that's cool. I forgot that thing even existed. We have a spinnery and a sugar mill as well. Available is an oil mill and sawmill. So we own most things already off the bat. Vehicles. We start with a universal bucket. We have the Kloss Evian harvester, a header for that, Farm Tech trailer, Fendt 314 Vario tractor, Great Plains Cedar, International pickup truck, which we're about to get in to drive around, the John Deere cultivator, Karcher power washer, we have a Lizard Dragon to haul our crops and things around, Massey Ferguson MF7S tractor. We have a big bag handler. We have a Quickie, a front loader attachment. That's everything. So the one question I had is that forklift is not in here. So you can't sell it forklift. It's just owned by the shop, but you should be able to use it, which is pretty cool. So I like when they do that sort of stuff. Yeah, we're going to get in the truck. We're going to drive around. I guess we own everything pretty much. All the factories, at least. Is there a BGA on the map? I'm not seeing like a BGA. So the only factories we don't own was it the sawmill, the oil mill, and the sawmill. Let's go ahead and tag that just so I can take a look at it. All right, so there is... Nope. There's the oil mill. Perfect. So that one we don't own. And the sawmill, where is that at? Out there. And the sawmill out there. All right, so untag that. So those are the only 2 productions we don't own. The rest of them we own, which is kind of interesting. So, yeah. Okay, let's hop in our truck. We're obviously at the fuel point right here. Let's get a map down there. Yeah, we got our gas point right here. The shop is just on the other side right there, that greenish building. That's American School Bus. Interesting. Interesting to see that here in Where are we in? Brazil? Yep, Brazil. We have the vehicle shop right here, but we're actually gonna turn around. We don't need to be here for now. I love the detail, the decoration. So far, there's just a lot of stuff happening. That stuff over there reminds me of the ships from Alt Beleron, from Farm Sim 22. That's what that kind of reminds me of. I don't know if they're anywhere on. Some of those remind me of Riverbend Springs as well, but yeah, a lot of really good detail on this map, to be honest. Oops, we just passed by. Who's hanging out? Ben's hanging out in the park. Where's David at? There's Walter. Ugh. At least David's not next to the kids, you know. Someone called me in the comments. Someone called me racist for not liking David. I don't like David because of his weird dialogue about trying to massage people, and he's just a weird guy. If you haven't had a conversation with AI David, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. So that I've only had one comment. It just cracked me up. That's not at all why I don't like David. It's his creepy mannerisms. So we have the cement factory just here, the dairy right here, the small ones, which is kind of interesting. This is kind of like a little weird compound here. The piano manufacturer's right there, debris crusher's back there. We got a farm shop back there. We got the farmer's market. We have another production right here. We have the sugar mill. Again, that was farmer's market, biomass heating. We got the spinnery in the back, a lime station. We got the debris crusher, like I pointed out, biomass heating plant, the sawmill, or excuse me, the small farmer's kiosk and the big farmer's kiosk. There's just a lot of stuff happening in this little area right here. So, yeah, just a lot of happenings here. Oop, oh, just killed that person. Sorry about that. They disappeared for a minute. Oh my goodness, then I hit a light pole. This is just out of control. I'm losing it. Losing it, people. All right, let's try to head this way without any more incidents here. Okay. But the detail on this map is incredible. Absolutely incredible. Is that the oil mill? That's the oil mill up there. Up. Let's just back up. Might as well back up. Right there on the left. That's the oil mill. So oil mill's right there. Almost forgot to mention that. We got Walter. Walter's the one hanging out over here, right? Where you at, buddy? Where's Walter at? Or was he on the left? He's on the left side. That's why I can't see him. He's over there. We got the dairy right there. And then Ben's up over here. There's Ben. Yep, just on his porch staring at this. Yep, just can't keep his eyes off us. Just a strange guy. Yeah, go have a conversation with Ben. Yeah, you'll change your mind real quick about him. Here on the right-hand side, we got the debris crusher. We have the cereal factory and then the cement factory as well. So, yeah, we got quite a few things going on. The debris crusher, and there's again the cereal factory behind that cement factory right here. And then up here, we have another sell point, and this is kind of the end of the line over here. And I actually think, because things are pretty spread out, I think we're just going to hop into flight mode. I think that's just going to work out better. Let's just get into flight mode here. So, yeah, we're out here at this end of the map. Got the sawmill out here. I mean, this map is incredible. I love the detail in this map, the layout of it. I think it's incredible. Fantastically done map. They just can't write map descriptions in English. Other than that, it's great. Gray Mel up over here. I do feel a little bad. I'm sorry. People are going to start... Oh, we do have a BGA. So people are going to start really cooking me in the comments on this one. I can feel like I'm about to be cooked here pretty quick. I'm assuming if we buy that where the BGA is at? Yeah, if we buy that, I'm assuming we will get access to the BGA. Yes, there we go. BGA. Very standard-ish BGA. So there we go. We also have another fuel point up here, it looks like. Yeah, fuel point and another small farmer's kiosk right there. They're farmers got kiosks everywhere. It's a biomass heating plant. We have a big farmer's kiosk and a lot of farmers market type things, and also in our lime station over here as well. So a lot of that stuff kind of happening, and then some other housing and things up here. I mean, just look at this. You can come up here, good view over the valley. This is a beautiful map. Seriously, it's a beautiful map. Got a little placeable area here. You could buy this, build some factories or whatever. You got the animal dealer chilling out here. I'm assuming Katie's chilling here. Was Noah over at the... Yeah, Noah was over at the sawmill. All right. I went over to that corner. Yeah, grain mill. I showed all that off. So we got Katie, animal dealer. We got the manure heap and liquid manure buyable here. I like that they use the same building from like Riverbend Springs, but they kind of modified some of the stuff around it. So it's not just a carbon copy. I don't think. It's a little bit different. They made some modifications. Look at the field here. This field is ridiculous. And they got sugar beets on it? No one wants to harvest that. That field's ridiculous. I love it. Yeah, some of this, the way they've cut the fields into the landscape, this thing is fantastic. So, yeah. And over here, got a beautiful river running through here. Little placeable areas here and there. I'm starting to get what they said about being very customizable. It's starting to make sense to me. They said the fences are removable. I'm assuming if you wanted to, you could probably, the way this is set up, I'm assuming since you can borrow the land, I'm assuming you could just flatten that out across there, delete the fences, and put these fields together if you really wanted to. But yeah, a lot of good space. We got our starting farm right out here. So just a couple of buildings. Got ourselves, of course, nice little sleep trigger and wardrobe trigger. Got ourselves a couple of barns here. Got a silo. Is this a repair trigger? No, it's just a thing. You got a thing right here. So there you go. And another shed over here. And then we have, looks like just this field and this field to start off. And we have some trees, maybe even too. So yeah, quite nice. I like it. Beautiful wide open area. Look, I can go explore. There's a lot of stuff to do on here. This would be a great map for like role play. Beautiful lake across here. This is a really cool map. I'm actually pretty happy with how this map looks here. This looks really good. I like it a lot. Is that like a? Oh yeah, look at that. You can drive across there. It's just muddy and gunky and all sorts of stuff there. Yeah, beautiful map. Well done. Well done. Holes FS and Theornis FS and Jonas Carvalho. You guys did really good on this one. I like this a lot. But yeah, that's my map tour. If you guys enjoyed, please drop a like down below. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button up on the screen to join the Farmer Cop channel. Turn your notification bell so you don't miss any future videos I may post. This has been Farmer Cop. Thank you guys for coming and watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.